Alrighty, so you're my next appointment. I've got my clean, sterilized lice combs ready to go, so we can just start combing your hair whenever you're ready. You're here to get your eyebrows done. Okay, well, let me put these bad boys away. I live for doing people's eyebrows, but I do a lot of services around here, so let me just take a look. Okay. That looks good. Just taking a few marks on your face to see where we're going to be doing it. Let's take a look at your... Just measuring the best that I'm able to. Good. Alrighty. I'm just going to take a look with my magnifying glass. Make sure everything looks good before we start. Measuring them out. Just focusing here. We're all done. Okay, we're just gonna start brushing them with the spoolie, if that's okay with you, alright? Brushing the hairs the best that we can here, just to get it that way. Easier for us to keep note, okay? Pluck. That's what you wanted to get done today, right? A plucking. Perfect. We'll be doing a wonderful plucking on you. And I do such a good job that you don't have to worry about any pain or anything like that. It'll be so fast, so speedy. It'll be really nuts, don't worry. You have really, really nice eyebrows, by the way. I'm going to be going in with my next brush. Okay, so I've got this one, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start brushing them upward with this really fine tooth comb. Okay, we're gonna brush upwards, and then we're gonna take my trimmers, and let's do the other side now. Just like that. Let's brush them out. Before we go ahead and take a look at them to make sure that it looks good. Brushing again just to make sure. Everything is in its place, if that makes sense. I want to make it sure that it lines up with all of the angles of your face, making sure the facial symmetry looks good, okay? So just, I think it looks good so far. Let's get in Spoolie again here, just to lightly brush the hairs, and then we're going to begin the plucking. That's okay with you. So far, so good. I got the trimming done, which really does help shape the brows quite a bit more than you might think, and especially when you can get them perfectly Good. I'm just gonna take another look. I'm just slowly examining the brows up close. Gonna touch the skin here. Doesn't feel too tender. Good to know. I'm gonna take a few more measurements just to make sure everything is looking good. I want it to look as aesthetically pleasing as possible on your face. This is all about you in particular, so we really want to make sure that these brows are perfect for you, you know? Okay. Do you have any brow insecurities or anything like that? You have really nice brows. I think you've got a really good shape. Just yeah, but don't worry, we'll make them look better than you could have ever expected by the time that we're done. Let's just go and brush them. I'm gonna brush them up, up, up with the thin toothed part of the comb, the tightly knit. It's almost like a lace comb, you know? It's like you took a lace comb and you shrunk her down, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Keep putting that down. Just going, oh, we're gonna go in with this side. Brushing up, okay. Perfect. We're gonna go in with the actual spoolie now. I just use these little disposable spoolies, and I find they work very well. So that's what we're gonna be using. Okay, you're doing excellent. By the way, you are an excellent customer to be working on. You stay with don't wiggle or do anything like that, which I always really appreciate. So I really like working on people. I'll just sort of sit and let me do their brows, you know, let me work. It's what I love to do, it's what I live for. And by the end of this, you are gonna look, I'm very excited for how good you're gonna look, because it's gonna be very good, okay? Just gonna do a feel more plucking here, okay? We're just going through and just trimming up a little bit. You can kind of take my magnifying glass, and I'm just trying to find stray eyebrow pieces. A lot of times they can look really teeny tiny and they're hard for the naked eye to spot. Other times they're very thin hairs, so they're hard to spot, but they do make a difference. They really add up, all the little tiny thin hairs that you might not even really notice or get yourself. I find really good lighting can really help discover these as well. So I always do try to have my lighting to be as good as I can get it, so that way I can see every tiny hair and leave no hair unplucked, okay? You are gonna look clean by the end, which we are slowly coming up to. I'm just gonna do a little wipe history, it was actually that they really liked to have really like long foreheads, like for women. They thought that that was like the beauty standard, and so they would actually they'd pluck the hairline to like elongate the forehead, which I'm glad that I ain't doing that for my beauty treatments. I'll tell you that much. I would much rather the upkeep of having bangs than even attempting to pluck my hairline. No, thank you. We're going to once again use our spoolie, okay? Just gonna get close. If it's okay with you. I always mindful of other people's personal space, but it does get a little bit hard when I'm doing work on them. And I want to make sure that you look good from all different angles and all different distances. Right? You never know, might be close and all of the face and just studying it and such. Even close up. Even if it's even from far away, we want to make sure it's even close up. But distances are important to me. Even particularly doing your makeup and stuff. Just that way the whole process is easier. Continue here. Alrighty. Just noticing a few stray hairs that I can just scissor that. Skizzer it. Let's wipe away any stray hairs again with our cloth. Perfectly clean now. I'm gonna go ahead and take my teeny tiny magnifying glass, my little adorable clear magnifying glass. I'm going to once again get a little bit closer. Just gonna